Investor sentiments are looking pretty fragile right as Bitcoin, aka digital gold, struggles to hold above $20,000. The king of the market sank by almost 15%, falling below $20,000 for the first time since 2020 before making a swift recovery with whales on an absolute feeding frenzy as they profit off smaller players. Keep watching this video as we tell you everything you need to know about the latest on Bitcoin. First up, hold. If you have Bitcoin in your portfolio, just keep holding. Don't even think about selling right now. Unless you're a really early holder, you'll probably be selling at a loss. So please don't be one of those buy high and sell low investors. Anyway, there are a lot of things at play right now. For starters, we already know why the market has come crashing down, and a lot of it has to do with the whole Luna UST collapse. But apart from that, a large number of investors have had to pull their funds out of Bitcoin and the crypto market in general due to the rising macroeconomic uncertainty all over the world. And in case you think you're at a loss, just imagine how El Salvador must be doing. The country bought a total of 2,301 BTC worth an estimated $103 million. But with the price just barely hovering over $20,000 right now, El Salvador's BTC holding has lost about 50% of its value already. Institutional investors and whales are also in a feeding frenzy, chasing liquidation to cash out some profit and chase smaller players out of the market. And in case you don't understand what we mean by chasing liquidation, look at it this way. They're forcing you to sell your Bitcoin so they can buy it at a dirt cheap price. Don't let the whales win. Keep holding, guys. Anyway, Feroz Medora, director of APAC trading at Gemini, calls it a super toxic mix of bad news cycles and higher interest rates. And what's even more alarming is that Feroz doesn't expect the price to hold above $20,000 for too long now. He actually thinks Bitcoin will fall even lower. But don't worry, this isn't the end of Bitcoin or something. Believe it or not, the digital gold has actually survived a bigger crash than this. In 2013, the coin rose to a price of almost $1,230 before plunging to only $173. That's a decrease of almost 80%. Next, we have the domino effect. We said it before and we'll say it again, don't worry, it isn't the end. But a lot of investors and firms better prepare for bankruptcies and liquidations. We're literally hanging on by a thread here. All it'll take is one big firm to sell a large holding of its BTC and it's game over for the market. That's going to trigger a deadly domino effect of selling, causing some major players to be liquidated in a matter of minutes. Don't know about you, but it feels like 2008 all over again. And forget about the whole topic of decentralization. Some firms have had to take some pretty unpopular moves to prevent more selling pressure in the market. Amidst all the chaos, crypto firm Gemini has decided to freeze accounts and trading to prevent investors from selling more of their holdings. That's pretty unfair if you ask us. US-based lenders Celsius and Asia's Babel Finance have also frozen customer withdrawals to minimize further liquidation. Some crypto hedge funds like Three Arrows Capital are already exploring bailout options from other firms since they're pretty near to going bankrupt. Could it be that we're already in a domino effect? We don't know for certain, but it sure feels like more and more investors, including firms, are pulling their money out of the market. Whatever happened to diamond hands and holding? Because really, it isn't like crypto is the only market that's suffering right now. Tech stocks are pretty much following this same exact trend. Anyway, it's not so much Bitcoin that's causing the market to shrink, it's almost every currency out there. The market has shrunk to just $830 billion after reaching peaks of $2.9 trillion. And now for the real reason. But what's really going on here? This isn't exactly the first time the crypto market has horribly crashed. Just why are investors pulling their funds out at such an alarming rate? Well, get this. It's because of stablecoins. See, when Bitcoin starts to dip, what happens is people buy a lot of stablecoins in advance and wait for the perfect entry point to buy BTC at a really cheap price. But what are you supposed to do when so-called stable currencies aren't even stable anymore? We get that the UST was an algorithmic stablecoin, but what about USDT? To be fair, it hasn't deviated from its $1 peg by a lot, but the fact that it stays below it for days at a time is really alarming, and we think that's the reason why more and more people are cashing out. They don't trust the market anymore. If the one asset that's supposed to be stable in the market can't hold its value, then what are you to expect from the rest? Also, let's not forget how the USDT has been coming under some serious regulatory pressure in the past couple of weeks. What Feroz said was spot on. It's just really a toxic mix of bad news right now. Nothing seems to be going right for the market. And if Bitcoin drops below $17,000, we're guessing the next resistance will probably be at $8,000. But it all depends on how you look at it. For some investors, $8,000 is like Black Friday, buying your favorite currency at a massive discount. Next, in other related news, a $100 million heist. And what do you know? The bad luck continues. $100 million has been stolen from Horizon, a blockchain bridge technology developed by the makers of Harmony. And in case you don't know yet, Bridges basically allows users to transfer crypto or digital assets from one blockchain to another without having to go through the additional hassle. But the fact that the technology is so new has made it particularly vulnerable to hackers and scammers. Apparently, Harmony released a statement claiming they've singled out the thieves' wallet address and are now working with national authorities and forensics experts to retrieve the $100 million. A lot of experts are claiming Harmony's defense system had nothing to do with this, and it was actually the hacker who had managed to get his hands on the wallet password. Still, how the hacker got the password still remains a mystery. Was it an insider tip? Because the bridge that was hacked had about $330 million on it. Harmony has only tweeted about the latest heist in the crypto world. We're still waiting on an official comment on how the password was leaked. Now we have Economic Daily's claims. Chinese state-run newspaper Economic Daily has been justifying China's ban on cryptocurrency for quite some time now. In the most recent release, the newspaper claimed that BTC is about to head to zero. But what reason did they give? Well, they called Bitcoin a string of digital codes, which get their value from buying low and selling high. Oh wow, thanks for the valuable information. Anyway, China's Economic Daily thinks consumer confidence has run out when it comes to Bitcoin. Investors are no longer interested in buying digital gold at a low price because they have no confidence it'll go back up again. Fair enough. At least they were logical with their reasoning, unlike some people calling Bitcoin the creation of Putin or the CIA. We're not sure what to believe right now because on one hand, you have some industry experts claiming Bitcoin will break $100,000 by the end of this year, and then you have a newspaper saying it'll go to zero. There's just so much FOMO going on right now. The best thing to do is just stay away from all news related to crypto and just forget you ever had any. Best if you checked your wallet at the end of this year. Finally, load up your wallet. Forget all the negativity and try to score big from all this uncertainty. Honestly, think of it as an opportunity. People have panicked and gotten rid of their entire holdings because of a crash in an extremely volatile market. Don't know, but when the market is literally termed as extremely volatile, you should expect something like this to happen. Anyway, we think it's time to load up your wallets, and we've gone ahead and done you the favor of making a list of coins guaranteed to increase in the coming months. Think of it this way. With these coins, you can easily double your investment. Uni, native token of the decentralized exchange Uniswap, is probably your best bet against the rich this year. The coin is guaranteed to go even beyond its all-time high considering the tremendous growth in DeFi. Other popular coins to consider loading up would be XRP, Matic, and ADA. Remember, none of this is financial advice. Do your own research. That's it from our side, folks. So what do you think? Can Bitcoin hold above $20,000? Or are we going through something called the Great Reset? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Remember, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more exciting videos in the future. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.